Mary couldn't hear me, so I had to change phones.
Well, I was hearing you, but it was bleeping out,
Yeah, it
and
was
it
bleeping out.
didn't stop no matter what you did. So,
I'll
hi,
show you
Pammy.
how pretty. Look, I got all dressed up for you guys as a fairy, like almost, because I don't have wings, but I'm a nice little forest fairy. How about that? There you go. Do I look like a forest fairy for you guys? Figured, why not? We'll dress up today. So that's what I did for you guys. Mm,
All right. Anybody else here I missed?
oh,
Pammy,
you.
not Kim.
Thank you.
Stevie, I said hi to her. All right. I'll say hi to them as they come in. I
Yeah,
think
mm, got everybody.
you go to my channel, considering I'm live over there. See what so I can watch it. I got you
Hi,
up.
Siri, honey. How are you? Oh, Siri. Oh, for God's sake. Carrie, sorry. I just see the C and I just say Siri, but it's Carrie.
Yeah, I noticed. It took me a minute to figure out that she said they it's spelt different than Carrie
Yeah.
was here. And
Hi, Katie. Katie's my daughter. My daughter, everybody.
hi, Katie, the daughter that lives in Indiana.
Daughter. I know. I will eventually say your name right when the first time when you come in, Carrie.
It took me a minute. I'm sorry, but because over here it's spelled. I got a cousin named Carrie, and it's spelled Carrie, and then
Mm.
there's another one that's spelled uh, Karie, and then I don't know. But hi, Cassie.
Cassie, where's Cassie? Oh, Cassie's on yours?
What?
Is Cassie on yours? Oh, you had. Hi, Cassie. I was looking at the wrong chat. I was looking at Kim's on both of them. You guys are all good. By the way, almost there, guys. Like
Thank you, Kim.
less than
And you should
400
always be there.
watching hours to go. So thank you all for running the playlist.
Remind
I
me, I got a question
appreciate it.
about the universe thing tomorrow or tonight after we're done here.
Okay.
I sat and watched the entire series last night, plus the long ones, so you
Uh-huh.
get your hours.
Oh, you watched the two seasons.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched the individual ones, so
Oh,
I
there you go.
double watched it.
Double watch.
It played
Hey,
all.
got this, sis.
I played it
Hi,
all night.
Kathy, sweetheart. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're well. Hey, Christine.
Hi,
Our
Christina.
lumberjack is in.
Hi, got this.
Um, I hope you're feeling better this autumn. Um, but yeah, we have 9 in. We usually wait just a few more minutes. We'll see because still people getting together. So we'll wait another few minutes, guys, and then we'll start the video.
I
Today
will
we're
say I
doing,
feel a little better today than I did yesterday.
yeah, today we're doing the world of fairies. So we're gonna learn all about the fairies and what they are, everything like that. It was super interesting to learn. And then I had to get together with the spirit guides and figure out what information was right and wrong because you know how the internet is. Um, and because there's so many different lores and folklore and urban legends about them and all sorts of other stuff that it's crazy. which then made me want to do like, um, yes, a little. I've been in bed all day, but currently sitting in the living room on my PC. Okay, got yourself up. That's good. Um, which made me want to go into cryptid lore and folklore and cryptid stuff. So next week we'll be doing cryptids. I found out so much real information that I never knew. Not about the cryptids themselves, like each one. I didn't go into that exactly, but I went into like when the cryptid
They
like
started.
term started, how it started, things that in the 1400s through the 1700s were cryptids and then actually were found and stuff like that. So super interesting. I never knew any of that stuff. I don't know if you guys know it, but that's what we're going over next week. Yep, you both said hi to everyone. And Carrie, she will never get it right. Laugh my ass off. I'm back to lurking. Okay, Danny. I will get it right one day. You. Uh, yes. All righty. Well, I don't know. It says we got 12 in. So that must be between you and me. So
Well, yeah, because the ones that's over on mine's over on yours too. So,
some of them. I don't see Miss Cassie on mine, but that's okay, Miss Cassie. You're gonna like this. It's very interesting. Um, so yeah, if you hear us talking to people, Cassie or anyone in Mary's, that's because we're on mine and she's streaming it on hers too. So um, you can chat, you can watch both if you have two devices. Um, we're here. Hey, lurking Danny. Yes. All right. Well, 13 people. Are you guys ready for the fairies? Yes. I'll go back and forth till I am home. You're out in the road. I got you. Hey, Jesse, how are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Boy, your notifications are working, Mary. Ready. Okay, they're
well,
ready.
I'm still sharing mine. I forgot. I shared yours out. Didn't share mine out.
Well, they'll find us. Hey, Diane. Welcome in, everybody. Um, we are going to talk about the world of fairies today. And I know people laugh at my um how I say fairies, but I'm Greek and Sicilian, and that's all that will come out. The
Laughing at me for
fairy
fairies. Is that what you said?
fairies, yeah, my accent, it doesn't sound right, but so people are always trying to correct me, and I'm like, look, that's all that ever comes out. That's how I say it. And you leave me alone in my accent.
I'm not saying nothing. You're fine. Everybody. Hey, I got an
Have you
accent too.
ever seen Brian Found and Adam Leesbrook book on fairies? No, I did not. I actually did most of my work between like a whole bunch of different articles,
Hi, Diane.
and that's how I do most of my work. And then I work with the spirit guides, like, is this right? Is this right? If it doesn't sound right, to me, I go, hey, um, oh no, Mary forgot to share hers out. How's that different from any other time? Danny!
Hey,
Danny's just calling us out today.
I know
Uh,
he's out, ain't he? Oh,
and then like I work, yeah, with the spirit guides, and I'm like, "Ugh, this doesn't sound right to me, but is this right?" And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. And then, yeah, so I finally get it, right. And then they're like, yep. And I'm like, okay. And this is from like multiple articles, usually like 20 to 25 articles I have to go through to find all the correct information. Um,
Hi, Jesse.
and the reason why I don't do one book and stuff is because usually they might have a few things that are right, but not everything's right. Um, so that's why I like to do the articles. I just keep researching until, you know, I find a whole bunch of stuff that's right and I could put together. Because it's funny how some articles will have some things right, others will have some things wrong in it. And then you have to go find that other information at another place that has that part right. It's craziness. Which is why I do all the work for you guys and you get to see these cute little videos after I put them all together. I bought it thinking it was, but it's definitely not. Some scary fae. Oh,
I am. It's like dreams. There's so much on dreams that is just it's unreal.
yeah. As
When we
soon
go
as
to
Mary's
that, guys,
ready, guys, we're gonna start it. I apologize.
when we start the dreams part,
Oh yeah.
we can go as deep as y'all want us to, but I mean it can go it goes pretty deep. I mean,
Yeah, I did just the basics, the first
yeah, she
video,
done a basic video for it, but
and then Mary did a little more, so I'll do a second video. Um, and depending how you guys like that or what you want to know, hey Christy, then we go into 3 or 4 videos. But yeah, we're going to at least do 2 videos about dreams, and that I keep finding stuff to do, so I keep pushing the dreams up because I said, nah, it's probably going to be like a little short series. I'm assuming you guys would be interested in learning about dreams, but let us know now because um, nobody
yeah,
wants to make
a
4 videos
lot.
and you guys are not interested in dreams. So, you know,
Well, it has the spiritual side, and then it has the
that's what
different
they said
like.
at the house. Damn, that's deep. Oh, gosh. Hi, Colleen. How are you? Hey, PPR. PPR had a lovely stream yesterday. He usually doesn't stream on
Oh,
Wednesdays,
hi,
usually on
PPR.
Tuesdays. So I missed half of it. I have to go back and watch. Like I got in near the end of the 12th gate, but I wanted to see the full
Well,
12th and
I missed
13th
this
gate.
live, but I went and watched it
Yeah.
afterwards.
I was told female ghosts are available. Well, today we might have female fairies for you.
Yeah, no.
That was Zeke. I'll be live tomorrow. Yes. Well, it's on your channel. So Zeke is part of your community, your live
I
community.
meant, yeah, I'm fixing to say, I meant the.
Ooh, Tinkerbell. Yes. See, do you see my little I got dressed up like a little fairy for you guys. You'll see
I
me
went
after
to
we
the
do
channel.
the when we take down this. Okay. Are you ready, Miss Mary?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna put this, let me put this full page for you guys. All right. And Mary's gonna start it and I'm gonna mute and then of course we're gonna take all the questions at the end.
Not too loud.
Today, for our
No.
spiritual learning, we'll be diving into the fairy world. What are fairies, and how do they affect our everyday life? Fairies, much like angels and elementals, are interdimensional beings who live in a realm between realms. To be more specific, they occupy the etheric and sometimes astral energies of the earth and nature. Fairies are real spiritual beings, just as elementals and angels, but they exist at a different level of vibrations, have different roles, and varying levels of consciousness. There are many different types of spirits and elemental beings who occupy nature and serve the earth. One big difference between fairies and angels is that fairies are much closer to Earth's plane than angels. Another big difference between them are that angels are spiritual beings whose purpose revolve around carrying out the divine will and serving humanity. However, the nature of fairies is that they have free will. The free will choice equates to the simple truth that some fairies are polarized to the light in service of the divine and others, and some are polarized to the dark in complete service of themselves. Today, humanity's awareness has become more logical, and we are less open to perceive the spiritual realm from an ordinary state of consciousness. However, fairies, elemental, and nature spirits absolutely still exist and play a role in how the earth thrives and operates. There are many types of spiritual beings who occupy the etheric and astral levels of nature. The five elementals: earth, water, air, fire, and wood. Many of these spirits we've heard of in lore and stories are actually these elemental beings. For example, gnomes, mountain elves, dwarves, leprechauns are usually earth elemental beings. Nymphs, Nixons of fairy lore who seduce men with a single glance are usually the water spirits or water elementals. There are, however, nature spirits who do not neatly fit into one of the groups of elemental beings. These fairies, such as flower fairies, tree elves, and nature spirits, support the plants and the animal kingdom in numerous ways. The easiest way to explain the differences is there's an umbrella called the divine, and under this divine category, there are subcategories. Under the subcategories are groupings. For example, under the umbrella of the divine, you have the subcategories of elementals, angels, fairies, and others. Under those subcategories, you have groupings. Under the elementals, there's water, air, fire, wood. Under the angels would be archangels, cherubs, guardian angels, so forth. Under fairies, there would be flower fairies, fae, nature fairies. So, fairies as divine beings are very important. Fairies monitor and guide plants, animals, and minerals in a manner quite similar to how our guides and angels help us. For humans who are closely aligned with nature and walking a path of love, fairies may choose to offer guidance and assistance. They may even choose to energetically appear. So now you're going to ask me, what do fairies look like? Fairies are non physical beings, and so how they appear to you may be different than their true energetic stream. Some may see fairies as having blonde hair, blue eyes, and looking like Tinkerbell, while others may have dragon wings, butterfly like appearances. Others just appear as shimmering or sparkling light, or even just as light or blobs of gray, dense energy. One thing to keep in mind is when fairies meet you, they will judge you based on your energy signature and how you treat nature. If your energy is aligned with love, you will likely meet fairies of the light, and they're gentle and uplifting. But if you're in doubt, fear, or disrespecting nature, the fairy that you attract may present you with some tough lessons. You can build an alliance with the fairies by helping nature, radiating love and joy, and connecting and serving the trees, water, and earth. Fairies remind us of magic contained in all of life, especially within the nature world. Fairies are also closely tied to the energies of magic and intuition. Like humanity, fairies are too ascending, and they respect those who consciously walk a path of spiritual growth, love, and ascension. Please check out our spiritual learning playlists for more information about spirits, the divine, and our guides. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can change the layout to normal. Okay. There you go. I love this. Ah, thank you, Pammy. See, I got dressed up like a little bit because I didn't have wings today, but I got like, my little like witchy fairy dress on and I put some prettiness on. Not as pretty as the AI made me, all those fairies when I gave it my face, but yeah, it was.
I was looking through that and I said, "Oh, so she done made everyone on her face."
I had no idea there were so many types. Yes. Well, see, a lot of people were like, "Oh, they're just elemental," and I'm like, "No, not all of them are elementals. Like elementals can look like whatever they want. So some of them do look like what you would think is a fairy, but that doesn't mean they're all fairies. There's some that are just, you know, fairies." Which so and they have different ones, nature ones, and they have like so they have all different kinds. So you look so good and the fairies all look like you. Yes. Well, I have this fun program. I actually did a video like my four favorite AI programs, and the one of them is called Pro. Like I'll show you because I think you guys should all, yeah. So it's called Photo Lab, right? And it has all these different things, like literally all these different things.
Danny.
It's just called Photo Lab, like, and so look, so it has this different things. So let's say you want to be an angel, right? Click on this, and you give it a picture of you. So I just pick this picture of me, right? I put that picture in, and now it will make me the angel. But it makes you look so good, it doesn't matter what one. I got the paid version of the Photo Lab. Mm-hmm. Ah, here's me as the angel now. See?
Danny said, "Don't give it to him," so he won't look good as a fairy.
But yeah, that's me. So that's, that's what I do with, I love this program. I could be a fairy, I could be whatever the heck I want. I could be rich, I could be poor, I could be Egyptian, whatever I want. So yeah, so that's where I got all those fairy pics from PBR. I just, popped in, in my picture, and then it gave me, all different fairies, and you could use all different pictures. And it's funny because when you use a different picture of you, it will give you a different like style, like like I put this one picture in of me. Look at that. Ooh, tattoos and all sorts of shit. And I'm just like, wow. When I put the other picture, it gave me like it had me sitting on the floor instead of on the muffin, the toadstool, like it did before. So depending on the picture you put in is what they give you. So it's kind of fun. So I sit there a lot, guys, with this like, I
Yeah,
wish it made like cryptids and stuff, because like that'd be fun. Make yourself a cryptid. I don't have to write to them.
right, Dan.
What in the blue hell?
Well, read up.
What did I ever do to you? I didn't put you anywhere.
No, look what Dustin put.
When we get 3K followers, I'll dress up as a Tinkerbell for Danny. Hi, Raven. For Mud Angels, just beer and rum. That sounds good. Well, I don't drink, but you know. Oh, and then I'm gonna do a video about coffee and magic. So I just, I love my coffee, guys. So I was just reading up on like coffee and the spiritual stuff about coffee because I wanted to make some special Valentine's Day cards to put into my set because next Wednesday, when we do our Divination Wednesday, it will be Valentine's Day. So whoever's not doing anything, please come by to me. And hi, Christina and Luna. Hi. Damn, I was already so
Hi, Raven. You all know it's Shire.
Shire. Oh, he changed his name. I always forget. I'm sorry.
He had to. He couldn't get in his account.
Aw. Sorry about that, sweetie.
Something to that.
Um, you're all us. Um, I am gonna have a party when I hit 1,000 uploads, which should be soon because I think I'm up to almost 990. So like
She
11
left.
11 or 12 more uploads and I will have 1,000 videos and then we'll have like a live party. Oh, no problem, Gothic Hun. Thank you for being here, and I hope listening to us is at least helping a little. My lovely voice. um,
I hope you feel better, Guthrie.
yeah. So next week we're gonna do cryptids. Does anybody have any questions about fairies? Besides how cute I look as a fairy. What are the questions about fairies? Do you have any? And now you know actually how I became a fairy. I used Photolab. Christina, I think you spilled your ramen noodles on your head. Ramen noodles, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Is it too much with the hood too? See?
Yes.
'Cause I have without the hood. With the hood, without the hood.
Well,
Have you had? Yes,
do you,
I have
do you,
one,
do
and
you
I
have,
didn't know it was, but I'm gonna answer Kathy's question quick. Mary said, and I'll answer, and then Mary will answer after because I'm sure she's had one. So she asked Kathy, "Have you had any personal experiences with fairies?" So yes, I did. Only one, and my sister had one. So I was sitting on a live stream when I first really started doing a lot of live streams for YouTube and really diving into the paranormal. And I was sitting there and I don't know, I was on somebody's panel maybe. And so I was on the laptop, so it wasn't like I was on my phone where I could move it so guys could see it. But I'm talking and all of a sudden I turn around because out of the corner of my eye I see something like a light. And it was just had got dark outside. Um, so I knew there shouldn't be any light on the side of my house because my shed is there. So I turned around and I look, and this adorable, it was all sparkly light. It looked like what Tinkerbell's silhouette would look like, kind of. It had like butterfly shaped wings or dragonfly, and it had like you could tell it had like little legs and little hands, tiny, like literally this big, and just a ball of sparkly light in that silhouette shape. And I just looked and I was like, holy cow, like what am I looking at? And I was like, oh my God, I think there's like I don't know what it is. And then like it wasn't kind of looking, it was just kind of floating there and it was looking the other way. And I guess then it noticed that I I looked at it or something and it turned around, looked at me and was like gone so fast, like dissipated. I don't even know how to explain it. I was like, then I ran to the window and was like looking under the window. I'm like, where'd it go? I was like, so that was the only fairy experience I had. Although my sister believes very highly in them. She lost like her earbud in the middle of like a Woodstock thing. She went to some kind of concert in the woods and she lost her earbud. I'm never gonna find it. And she looked all over and she's like, oh, she goes, maybe I'll ask the fairies for help. So she said, so she went back to her tent. She got a little bowl and she put all this stuff, little food and nuts and like dried fruit and stuff, fruit and nuts. And she put it out and she's like, can you please help me find my earbud? The other one is missing somewhere here in the forest, and she put her earbud next to it, the one she had, so they could kind of see, and she went to sleep. When she came out of her tent, right there next to the bowl that was empty, inside the bowl was the other earbud, and the one that she had put on the floor right next to it was there. So she's like, "Oh, my two earbuds are here." She goes, "The fairies brought them to me." I'm like, "That's awesome." So that was her story. Um, and so she leaves a lot of stuff out for them to help her if loses something like that. They'll bring it to you. So there you go, Mary. What about you?
I had one time. I was on a live stream, by the way. Um, and I seen this, and you guys all know that I see stuff, but this was different. I don't see orbs with my eye or anything like that, but unless it's on a screen. Well, I'm looking at the screen, and of course I had my camera on. I didn't have just a circle thing here. I was showing myself. And I watched it come through, like it come through the wall, like flew up here beside my ear, stopped, and it was like it was glowing. Had a yellowish tint around it, and on the inside you could see the wings and the little person in there, however you want to call it. But anyway, it's like she was trying to tell me something, or they were trying to tell me something. I don't know, but it sat there for a minute, and then it flew back off and went back through the wall. Well, we're sitting there, and I'm just amazed that went on. And then next thing you know, it comes back, circles my head, and then goes back out through the wall. And it looked just like a fairy to me. I truly 100% believe it was a fairy. Hi, I get, I got tongue tied. Hi, Corey.
Hi,
Bending
Corey.
Boy.
Is he the abandoned boys?
Yeah,
Hi, Corey.
he's in Indiana too. He closer to your daughter than I am.
Hi, Ricky. Paranormal aliens. Oh, I haven't done any aliens yet. No, we're just doing divine beings thus far. And then we'll do some cryptids.
Good to see you too, Corey.
Me and the host go way back. Ah,
Yeah, when he first started YouTube, he does exploring and stuff too.
Jesse. Would there be any in Australia? Like I said, they are divine beings and they can travel wherever they like. And they are mostly with nature. So wooded areas and stuff, right near like water's edge and stuff like that, you'll find a lot.
I don't know why. I don't know why it come. chose to come and visit me, but
Oh,
it just,
Christy, you stay safe too. Much love to you and get to work safe too.
I don't question it. I'll just accept it.
Yeah, because um that fairy might have known,
Quite
someone that was around you, you know? I've heard that you should be weary. Is that true? Okay. So in my video, I did say fairies are different from angels and elementals because of the fact that they have free will, just like us. Most of them are for nature and don't bother anybody. They just stay and help the nature and make sure nature's safe. But if you need help and you are a good of heart person, they will help you. Now, with that said, just like there's good humans and bad humans, there's good fairies and bad fairies because they have free will. Some of them don't choose to help you. And if they want to be idiots, they will. So it's like anything else, in that sense, because of the fact that they have free will, just like we do. Unlike like angels are only, do like stuff for humans and for the world, and elementals do for nature and for humans. Fairies, they could, they can't, they don't have to.
yeah, they're good. There's good and bad. I mean, there's dark fairies and what I call dark fairies,
No,
and then there's
it's just
light
like I
fairies.
said, they can be dumbasses because they have free will. If they don't like you, they'll let you know it. It's not like they're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna just leave now just because I'm a fairy." No, you know. But most of them are, like I said, just really there to protect the nature and stuff. Um, and to be around nature. Um, But yeah, you will get a one. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they're so mischievous and stuff." They're not. They don't bother you if you don't bother them, you know? Unless you're messing with nature. Like if you're gonna go there and for no apparent reason start pulling out all the flowers somewhere, well, they're gonna get you, you know? Um, yeah. So
Right.
apparently, you're not meant to say thank you to them or they take offense. No, I that's never the case. The thank you though that they usually like is an offering. They love offering. So, um, if you leave some, say your help was fabulous. Here's some nuts and fruit, dried fruit, cranberries, raisins, something like that. They're taking it and you're all good, they don't have any problem. Um, you know, but usually they take offerings as things. Not, it's not offensive, but to them, so thank you. But I think they more like an offering. So that's why I tell people, like, especially when you lose something, like my sister did, especially if you lose something and it's really something you need to find, you lost your favorite necklace, you don't know if it's in the house or whatever. You leave an offering and say, please, can you help me, fairies? I really am missing this necklace, my favorite one, and if you have a picture, it's even better. Like, this is my necklace. Um, and you leave an offering. If they can find it, they'll help you, if you have one in the area, you know? Um, so, yeah, no, because like I said, most of them, they're divine, but they're very close to the earth plane. But like I said, they have free will. So, like humans, when you offer a service, what do you expect? Some kind of payment. Their payment would be like fruit and nuts and stuff. So, yeah.
Um, I was gonna say, Corey, I've seen stuff in his videos up, and I pointed it out and send it to him, and I'm like, but this one that I seen this one time, he was out in the woods, and Standing beside this tree was an entire family of, they were spirits, but they were a family.
Oh,
There was, yeah, I can't even believe I seen them, but I did, and it was the man. I seen the man first, and and I'm sitting there looking at it, and I said, well, and then there's the lady standing beside him, and there's three kids on the bottom. There was a baby and two small other children there, and then off walking a little ways down was another one that, and you could tell it was a spirit because you could see through her,
hmm.
but she
Oh,
had
that's a
dust on,
story.
and this is during the day.
Yeah. I've been trying to get my videos on one of those forever. I have like that. You know how many things I've caught.
Yeah,
Man,
this
I'm gonna
video.
do a greatest hits video and stick it on there. But anyway, okay, all blessings. Okay, Danny, what are you going to sleep? You're leaving us? Probably, probably nap time. But um, who's done?
I mean, I'm not to say that woman that was walking that I seen there. She could have been a fairy for all I know. It was in the woods. She kind of looked like that. She had like the dress on and just, I don't know. I didn't see her wings per se, but
Well, I have a spirit here, and when she was standing on the side of me when she first came, I said to Danny, "Oh my God, is she a fairy? Because look at her beautiful like dress, and she was very airy and light, um, and he's like, no, she has a fancy dress. She's not a fairy though, but she kind of gave that aura and presence. She was very light, and she had a beautiful like dress on and whatever, and it looked kind of very fairy-ish, and it was like jagged on the bottom, so but it was just the style back then from when she passed, so that she was wearing. She's a teenager. So, um, but at first I was like, oh my God, is she a fairy? Like she has a beautiful dress on and long hair, and he's like, she's just that's just the way she dressed, you know. I'm like, okay. I yeah, he's probably heading for a nap, Kim. But yeah, so my ex-boyfriend used to live in an apartment in the Bronx, and he believed very uh, very much about he believed, of course, in the paranormal. He could see auras and stuff. He didn't want to deal with any of it though, but he did like the fays and the fairies, and they would go to his apartment, and he would leave them stuff too, offerings. And they would like jump around, like they would go to him as little light bulbs, and they would be jumping all around and back and forth, like, and he was like, look, I always leave them, and they always come. And one time he lost the remote, and he was like, I always give you guys these things, I'm gonna give you more, can you help me find the remote? And he was sitting there a while, and nothing. He goes, all right. So he goes to the bathroom, he comes back, and the remote is where he was sitting. So he was like, "Oh, thanks." Yeah, he loved the fairies too, um, but hated spirits.
I've always believed in fairies. Always have in the Fae. Period. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that I'm connected to them somehow, like spiritually wise. That they, I don't know, because it's like the one that come to me. I swear to you, she was trying to tell me something, and I couldn't hear her, but I really think she was trying to give me a message or something. Um, and I didn't feel no negative with it, so I know it wasn't bad
Right.
at all.
Well, they have um carry. I got it right. They have carry certain beliefs from way back when, go all the way back to the Celtics and way back, they thought they were like the first settlers and that there was a war and they forced the fairies underground. And they carried that for centuries and centuries and centuries. But like like the Greeks with some of their folklore, like Pandora's box stuff. It's just you know, whatever they told people to for a reason, and the people just carried it forever. So I find it interesting that a lot of people still in Ireland believe like that. But you know, and there's some other people who believe very highly that like some of the natives and some some branches of the native culture and some branches of the Asian culture believe that single every single spirit that roams the earth is part of the divine or an elemental, like high up there, part of the divine, that they wouldn't be here otherwise. So kind of funny, like, and everybody has their own beliefs and, you know, what they believe. um, so, but it's funny to read all of them. And then, like I said, I read all of them, and then I have to ask, like, the spirit guides, okay, now, what, you know, is this right? That doesn't sound right. Oh, is this right? Is that right? And then we go through it all, and that's how I learn. That's, I guess, how they're teaching me about all this stuff is because, I read everything and then I go through it, but it's still uh, to see what the other cultures believe. So.
What was that? You getting a message there or something? Your phone went blue and it stopped, but
Yeah, it was somebody messaged me on a messenger. Well, it could have been just a group or but that's what happened. I told you, and I have total silence, and this thing still manages the messages. Things like, what the heck? Hey, Flame Girl, how are you, sweetheart? Thanks for coming in. Fairies, we watched the video already, honey, but of course, go back. Or tomorrow, the video will go up on my YouTube page. Yes, I figured I'd dress up.
girl,
um, I just assumed you only found them in nature. Yeah, well, outside my house, like outside my window, like it was the entrance to my backyard, and there was a big oak tree and grass and stuff. So I would assume in a city, like kind of setting, they would go to people's yards or like the ocean, like or stuff like that. Um, I mean, if you had wings, would you stay in one place? I'd be all over the damn place. Like, I think so, Kathy. I don't care. Give me little wings. I'm going everywhere. you know. I just got the notification. I'm sorry. And I see it's 48 minutes late. Yeah, that's okay. Like I said,
you can watch it.
yeah, you can rewatch it or the video at least. The video part will be out tomorrow at noon on my channel. Oh my gosh. I went to my aunt's house. All I did was walk to my aunt's house. My aunt lives on the corner of my house, so it's literally not even a whole block, you know? And um I walked there. I sat down on her couch. We talked for an hour. Then I'm like, no, I gotta go because I have a live stream. So she's like, okay, come back home, sit down. Then I'm like, no, I better eat something. Made mac and cheese. That's how much I ate on or cook. I was like, nah, I only have an hour. I'm making mac. And then, you know, started the live stream basically after I got myself a little pretty. And I'm like, I didn't do anything and I'm so tired. Oh, I did make, I showed you yesterday, guys, that I did this one. I redid because I made four of them for Christmas, but I'm gonna leave the big one Christmas. But, but the other two smaller ones, I did those today, so I had fun doing that and watching a live earlier, and there was a person named Flame G. There you go. Um, so yeah, that's it. That's my experiences. Actually, I can tell you that Tammy on one of my live streams I was on, Tammy Burgess, a rock fan, um, she caught a fairy on my live stream. I didn't see it with my eyes, that one. But she saw it. She's like, "Look, a fairy!" And she screenshotted it. I wonder if I have that screenshot. I just may, I just may, um, have that screenshot that she took. Took the screenshot off the live, and okay, she got a lot off that video. She actually caught my protector, which was tree elemental. She caught the fairy. She caught like some other big like thing that looked like electric. Like it was crazy. Um, I'll have to find it. And you know what I'll do? I'll post it on the community page. But don't know that I can find it. Don't I did that video a little bit ago. So I tried to save it in a folder, but it yeah. I think it's this one's not a good version. It's so small. But there in the circle. What a fairy. It was like, look at the fairy.
Go back. She done lost us. You done lost her. She done went out the, flew out the window here. It's all right. I'm here. I've always wondered if the Fae were in all ancient beliefs or if the Roman Empire spread the
Okay.
pagan
They don't want me to show the fairy.
Hmm.
Because it just threw me off of there right as soon as I put the phone near there.
Well, I mean, yeah, it threw you off.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. It just was like, something
Shire,
went wrong. Try again. And I was like, what the hell you mean?
can you see it?
Can I see? Oh, do you have something you want to show?
No, Shire, he's got a question.
Oh, okay, I just came in. Okay. I'm like, I just came in. I've always wondered if the Fae were in all ancient beliefs or if the Roman Empire spread the pagan beliefs as they conquered Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. The actual, like, Fae, like, lore actually came from what I've read. All of them thought it came from, like I said, the Irish, well, the Celtics. Um, because the Celtics said they fought them for their land and it sent them underground. Like everything I read was about like they were the first beings on Earth and the way that the Celtics were the ones that put them underground. I don't know. In everything I read, but I didn't hear that they were big in the Roman Empire. Because they said it was like some kind of Celtic group that fought them in a war. The Fae and the Fairies make them leave and they could take their land. Like, and I was like, hmm. Um, but I mean, they're divine beings, so they're not gonna fight with in a war with Celtic. But I just thought it was so interesting, like what they believe. But you know,
Well, I know Celtic believe in them. They believe in all that.
oh yeah. Well, like I said, that's what like every one that I read was when I looked up the Celtic and the Irish belief. I didn't even look at I didn't see anything about the Romans, but I didn't specifically look for the Roman belief because you know, I know like the Greeks have all their gods and stuff, so of course they will have one of the what fairies, but they
I
don't
think they have so much
really
nature
call
there.
them they call them like nature deities and stuff, of course, like something like that. They don't use the word like fairies or faith or anything. Um, so I didn't look at it, but I didn't see it either in all the research I was doing, like where, did it originate from and, all that stuff. I didn't see anything about the Romans. So good question. I don't know. I have to see. I took loads of stunning woodland photos years back. Mentioned it's not the face. All the photos were right off my phone. I'm still gutted, but I shouldn't have bragged. Yeah. Well, that's like I was just gonna show you this picture of the ferry, and all of a sudden it's like, nope. And I've showed this before, but I don't know. It was weird. It was weird that I found it. And I was like, oh my God, look, guys. And then they kicked me off the stream. Um,
Well, I don't have the one that I had for when it comes by
I,
side
I don't
by.
know. I'll try again. There
I
it is.
deleted them all off. So,
Sparkly, that inside the red circle, that sparkly blob of light. I don't know. Can you see it,
yeah,
Terry?
see it better. Yeah, I see it, but I don't see it that good. I mean,
Well, yeah, like
here's
I
a
said, I didn't want to get super close because now I'm like, oh no, they're gonna. Oh, and this is like I said, she put a lot of stuff on there, and this is like the weird electric looking, I don't head. It was weird.
yeah.
That was all in front of this same house live stream I did. Crazy live, but yeah, so there was a few like, you know, that she caught on my live streams, but I didn't see them with my eyes, so like. Yeah. Here's the other one, the streak of light. And if you go to the live stream, see that big streak of light? It must have been moving when she caught
Uh-huh.
the snapshot, but it is the best way you could see it. Because that line isn't there if you watch the stream. You're like, what is that? That's not there. you know. Um. So, uh, but yeah, she put a lot of stuff. Now that one, I told her maybe it's an orb because it was streaking. The other one, you could tell was a fairy. From the one that I saw, it looked like the same kind of thing, that little. But the streak of light thing, I was like, it could have
Well,
been
the
an
one that
like
flew up beside my
orb,
head, some people thought that it was an orb too. But if
Yeah.
you looked at it and you got, close enough, you could see that
Well, it
it
was
was.
on your head, so I would assume it went around your head. So I would assume you were the closest to it.
But I wasn't seeing it with my naked eye. I not necessarily. Well, I kind of did when I went in front of my eyes one time, but it was more I seen it on the camera than I did with the naked eye. But
Right.
it was crazy. I loved it. I'm glad they visited me, but and I mean I could have had one since then, just don't know it, because
Oh yeah.
necessarily
Well,
see with my eye, my naked eye, a
you have
lot. I see stuff, but not
Well,
orbs.
right. And if they don't want you to see them, you're not seeing them.
Right.
You have to ask and talk, and because maybe she was just passing through to teach you something. Um,
I was thinking that something I needed to know, and that was it.
and once they taught you the lesson, they're on to the next person to teach. So
Well, right after, not too long after that is when I started deleting everything. So maybe It had something to do with it. I don't know.
Maybe she wanted to boost your confidence, your beliefs again. Like, hey, we're here. You're not paying attention, from
No.
Spain. So you never know. The fame might have originated in the Mediterranean. That's right. Definitely the Mediterranean. Um,
Grease
'Cause
pan.
like I said, the biggest, all the stuff that I read, the biggest people who believed in them were the Celtics. Um, Outright, like this is what happened, um, but they were. Oh yeah, the harpies. The harpies have wings, and but they're more associated with the wind as being the wind. Like they're like the four winds cousin, according to the Greek. Like it's the counterpart of the four winds. Um, like your cousin, the female version of the four winds. Their girlfriends. I don't know. The harpies. Their cousins, their girlfriends. I don't know. It just says their female counterpart are the harpy, the four winds, and the harpy. And then they have the other ones. I can't pronounce the Greek name, but they're like the. Oh, I did one on the four winds and the four directions, but the four winds like evil, evil twins or something. Like they're so funny, the Greeks. So they have the four good ones, regular, that like in every culture believes. Then they have the four woman ones, and then they have the four evil ones. So, uh, but yeah, but they have so much lore. But now I'm starting to believe they're not lores anymore. Like that some of the gods that they said that they were gods were actual elementals. Like I'm more than sure that Neptune did the water, was a water elemental. Like it would not phase me one bit to say, no, it's a water element, you know, because they could look like whatever they want, elementals. So look like a big guy with a stick. Yeah, that would be like, yeah, you know. So I think a lot of them, and like the winds that, like the harpies and stuff, I could believe that a lot of the gods are elemental or, you know, some kind of angel or spirit. Um, so yeah, so I don't knock, you know? And so every time when I hear the word, oh, well, in Greek mythology, I go, why do you keep saying mythology? Mythology is like something that doesn't exist. Um, yeah, like I hate that word. Like even with the cryptids, like, oh, well, the cryptid mythology. What the frick are they talking about mythology? And you'll see next week I do cryptids, and you'll see why I don't feel like it's mythology. Sort of like me trying to share my video to new. Right, Misty. And you know what I realized? A lot of fairy, um, when you catch them on camera, and they don't,
Hi, Tammy.
you know, a lot of them. Hey, Tammy. A lot of them will. Um, a lot of the pictures will disappear. Someone else told me they caught one and they showed it to someone and they were like, wow, look at the fairy. And then the next day she opened it and the picture was there, but the fairy wasn't in the picture. And she sent it back to her friend and she's like, hey, what happened? You're in Mary's, Tammy. Mary is actually streaming on hers too. So it's my live stream, but she's
She's
streaming on
got a
Puppy.
lift, you too.
So right now you're in Mary's. So I see
But
her in
she's
Mary's.
playing. Oh, she said she lost her print wrench over on your channel.
I don't know because she hasn't come in, so I haven't seen her.
But she's in mine and she's blue. I'm gonna say I never took her off blue. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. She's not in mine, so I can't tell you. You gotta come to me and type something, and then I can fix it if that's the case. I don't know because I'm like I haven't seen you in there. So um, that happens. YouTube is like I was just showing your pictures. Oh, my wrench showed back. Okay. Yeah, it's a glitch in the matrix. But you are in on Mary's channel, so you're typing on her live stream. So I
We're
wait.
we're we're streaming on both channels.
Mm-hmm. There's spirits as well. Yeah, Misty, just like that. And like shared it back to her friend, and she's like, "Do you see the fairy now?" And her friend's like, "No." Where'd it go? Like, what'd you do? Go back and take a? She's like, "No, it disappeared. This is the picture." It's like, how could that be? And everybody was like, I was showing them the picture, Tammy, you screenshotted from that live stream I did of the little fairy, and it kicked me off the stream, and I had to come back in. Stupid YouTube doesn't notify me no matter what I do. I sent it to your messenger. I don't know if you have the same messenger, but I sent you it, I think, a link to your actual private messenger. I just subscribed to Misty has some crazy stuff. We did a dual panel the other day and Misty showed her kitchen and holy cow.
I
If you
I
guys have
about
never
that.
visited Misty's kitchen, go to her channel. I'm sure she has lives or videos of her kitchen.
I I'm sorry, Tammy. I forgot about that. I forgot I need to send it to you directly. Crap.
I did send it to her. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, Drew.
Did you send it to her directly because she don't get the notifications anymore?
Yeah, I sent it to her direct
All right.
for mine, not for yours, but my phone dying. Forget, but you're on TV. Hi, on TV, Drew. Look how do I look
I
pretty big? Do I look pretty big? Um, we already got our fairy part done of the video, but it will be on again. Oh yeah, that's cool. Ah, why not? I think then you must have a different message. Because I'm more than sure I have this. See? And I keep sending you them. I have this Tammy. Tammy, see you, Tammy. So maybe if you have a new messenger, I do try. I love seeing you. So I have sent it to you, but if you have a different messenger and I have the wrong one, find me and give me the right give me the right one. So to my phone, Christina. Oh. Oh, okay, that's you, but your phone hasn't been notifying you that you're getting messages. I got you. I'm like, no, I really do send you a whole bunch of stuff. I thought you were sick of me.
I'm gonna
I
say
thought you were
that's
sick of me. I'm still adding to it. Please check this out and tell me what. Okay, I will look at it. Oh yeah, that one got hacked. Oh, damn! And the hacker won't even be kind enough to give me a damn watch time hour. Okay, I get rid of that one. No wonder.
Yep, she had to redo.
Because it said someone was active 12 hours ago, so that's why I was like, oh, like, okay, delete that one, and then you can send me the new one, because obviously I'm behind. Yes! I'm just sending him, beep, 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 thinking, I'm sad that she's ignoring me. When we were researching the fairies, oh, wait, Christina, did it tell a story where Irish male children were dressed in? Yes! Yes, they did have that. They had a few, like, they really were, like, they were afraid a lot of the cultures. Like, they really were. And I'm assuming that because, like I said, fairies have free will, that when these people were doing something to nature or cutting down trees or doing something crazy, that they might have came across a crazy one. But kidnapping your kids and stuff, I don't know about that, um, you know, for being a true story. Um, but I'm sure they came across some, you know, because I would say like a lot of people would take advantage of nature, like, back then more, and like the fairies wouldn't have been used to it, to be like, cut down all the trees to make a house or to make a road or to do something like that. Um, and they were probably like, "What the hell are you doing?" Like, Um, now, and this is why I say Christine and Kathy, is because we basically got rid of their natural habitat. That's why you could see them in your house, outside your house, anywhere, because nature is dwindling with pavement, so it's not unheard of, like, for them to be in different places now, wherever they can find a tree is, um, so that's a sad part too. I hardly ever go on Facebook or Messenger anymore, just for that reason. My great uncle told me the story. Yeah, I did see that. So, mhm. um,
I was just going to say, did you freeze that one?
no, I was reading something that somebody sent me. So, um, so yeah. So I'll answer her when I get off here. But somebody sent me something. They were asking me a question. Um, so telling me something. So I didn't want to ignore them. But yeah. So, do you have anything else on fairies? I don't know. We like to keep this one kind of short because we want to keep it just for like the people can watch the fairies back and learn about the fairies. That's what Thursday ones are for. We could always start another one if we really want to chat. Um, Also, guys, like literally a little less than 400, so maybe like 395, 390 something watch time hours left for me to get part monetized, so I could at least get super chat and maybe some membership. So anybody who would be so kind as to run a playlist tonight, that'd be awesome. I used to think it was what happened drinking Guinness. The best stories are told over a lot of beer. Yeah, whether they're true or not, I don't know, but they're sure fun. Um, so yeah, Mary, you have anything coming up?
No, I'm gonna go live Sunday. I don't know the subject yet, but I've been thinking on a couple of things. So we'll see. I'll put it in whenever I set it up. You know what it's about. So just be looking for that. But other than that, that's it.
Oh, cool, Christine. Yeah. Run random video again tonight. Sis. I don't like. Oh, thank you, Drew, so much, and Christine. Yeah, I was surprised. It's been going up because I had a really big problem with YouTube where it would stay the same months and months. And I was like, how could it stay the same? I just did a live stream. How could it stay the same? Like I was really pissy, and they gave me a few surveys, and I really let them have it in the surveys, and then all of a sudden my watch time first started going. So I'm like, I think it was broken, and now that they realized, because I kept telling them, you in the survey, I'm like, you suck, you don't help. I can't get in touch with you, and I need to realize like why the hell are my watch time hours stuck in this, that, and the other. So once I started putting it in the surveys that they gave me, I'm sure they were thrilled that they they gave me a survey. Hey Terry. Then my watch time hours started going up, and they haven't gone down. They've just been going up, but they didn't give me any back watch time hours. They just fixed whatever the problem was that it was stuck, you know? So, and it was stuck for like a year. Uh, so at 395, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And it was 3,330, by the way. And then it like plop went down and never like moved, maybe up or down one. Like this thing is broken, you know? And and so I was like, mm-mm. So now I'm like, no, it's going up. I have to take advantage and have you to monetize me. So at least a half monetization. Like I said, you know, they're gonna get. They're still 10% of their probably. What do they get? Like 10% of the super chats or something. But the memberships they don't get anything on. So uh, I can't hear you guys now. Can you hear me now? Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Um, yeah, sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie.
Hi,
We're
Terry.
just about ending. Today is our short one. We just do our spiritual video. We did Fairies Day. Um, so if you want to watch it back, and then we answered the questions about fairies. Anyone seen Sis Chris around? I'm curious to see if me seeing about 50 messages. Oh, are you um talking about Chris um Ozzy Chris? Because I haven't seen her in a few days. Christine Lumberjack is here, but I don't know which one you're talking about. Hey, night girl, how are you, Krista? I was talking about you yesterday. I was like, where is Krista?
Hi, Night
Did
Girl.
come for her weekly reading?
We're streaming on Christina's and my channel.
Yeah, so there's some in hers and some in mine. So if we're talking to somebody you don't see, they're probably in my chat.
Right.
Uh, yeah, Chris from Plan. I'm curious. No, I not in a few days. Um, but nice to meet you. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Krista Night Girl. I thought that was her other channel because she has two. So I thought it was like my NH girl, Krista. But she said nice to meet you, so that's obviously not Krista. Well, hello, Night Girl. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I thought you were my friend Krista. No, not Krista. Okay. Well, it's lovely to meet you then. Um, that's funny because no, opposite. I'm on Luna's here. Yes, you're on Luna's. And yeah. Everybody's confused. Nobody knows where they are. Now I can hear you again. What the heck happened? Ah, I don't know. YouTube's being silly today.
Do what?
Kim lost her sound and now she's got it back. It's like, I don't know.
Must have been
I don't
something in there they didn't want you to hear.
Yeah, I don't know what though. We weren't talking about anything interesting. We weren't talking about anything too
Night.
interesting.
No, you're not.
No, you're just night girl.
She goes to Boomers all the time too.
Oh, okay.
She's friend of Boomers.
Oh, then I've probably seen her in Boomers. Well, um, if she used to go to Boomers on YouTube, then her and I would know each other. If not, then I had to take off my shoes. Boomer who? um, yeah, because back in the day, I used to bother Boomer and go on. I I was shy to go on by myself, so I would always make him come on, or I would go on with him. Mine's been glitching. I had to update YouTube in Play Store. Ooh, is there an update? Maybe that's why it's glitching. Maybe. My chat stopped. I'm watching mine and it just chat stuck. Let's get it back there.
It's gonna be all right.
Drew says hello to everybody in my chat.
Hi, Drew.
What is your Linkoscope? Oh, okay. Let me put it in there. Gotta go to Mary's. Oh, I can just copy link and go to Mary's. There, that's me. There you go. All righty. I can't see Drew. Drew is in Mary's. That's why. I'm still thinking about fairies. I wonder what they think of the fairy guard that many people have. Ooh, thank you so much, Night Girl. That's a good question. I bet you they love them. They'd love it more if you put some fruit next to it. Some dried fruit. And they must hate mine because I always make Halloween ones. I made only one like cute fairy one, but mostly I make Halloween ones. Like,
Believe it or not, they use them if they like them.
oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because I've got some. I haven't got them set up, but I do have some.
That's a question for the spirits. Mwah, to you too, Night Girl. That's a question I'm gonna have to ask spirits. Like I'm gonna have to be
I
like,
don't have them.
wait,
I don't have them set up. Because of where I live, but
Mary, put it on the windowsill. Girl.
well, that's
I'm
an
in two
idea.
places at the same time. You're magic. I can work miracles. Yes. Um,
What?
I have to look. Don't forget to remind me because you'll remember to look at the link that Drew put in, so we can go look at her broomsticks and everything, so we can, you know, she's trying to get her store together, guys. If you don't know Drew, so she sells like herbs and all sorts of stuff. So definitely go over and check it out. We'll drop the link in Mary's. Can you drop the link in mine too, Drew?
It's broomsticks and
I know.
oh,
Let her drop it in mine too. Broomsticks, because she's
well, it's
herb for like witch.
broomstick and pendulums or something.
There you go. Broomsticks and pentagram. Yes, thank you.
That's what it is, pentagrams.
I have it on already, but I want to. But I think that sends you to her website. Yes, the website. I could save it. Add to home screen. And add automatic. Yeah, that's the website. I want to look at. Thank you so much.
Ah,
So yeah,
sorry, Nike. I hit that by accident. Let me redo that.
I I ride a broomstick.
I went to switch over and I hit her thing by accident and knocked her off as moderator and I put her back.
Ah,
Sorry about that.
yeah, it's her and her boobs are just like hitting people in the face.
My finger, my finger don't always work either.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
She says she rides broomstick.
Yeah, it's registered business now too. Once I can put Google. Cool.
I do, Nike. You're right.
She does. Let me turn the camera out. Like the cigarette on the camera. The 500 different rules of YouTube. Smoke weed on YouTube, but you can't light a cigarette. I don't know. Do you think, Mary, if I dress my cigarette up as a doobie, that it's legal?
Oh,
Do you think if I dress it up, if I put a cute little outfit on it?
although I don't know. Maybe
Maybe. I wanted to rewind and listen.
I don't get.
Yes.
It's okay for the 420 to do that, but somebody who smokes regular cigarettes is not okay. It don't make no sense to me.
No, it doesn't. I tell you, our lovely Benny Loco, we love her. She does, I mean, the torch and the lights and the thing, and I go, "Oh, okay." So I'm like, why can't I smoke a cigarette? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't think it's right.
Hmm.
But you know, we don't make the rules. If we did, there'd be a lot of changes.
That's right. Well, hello, Martin. How are you? We finished the ferry part of the live. You're welcome to go back and check it out. But I'm really glad. I'm happy about your business, Drew. Super excited. Oh, how's Frank? Night girl.
He's all right. He's in the bathroom now.
Yeah, thanks. Too much information.
That's no.
TMI.
He knows what I mean.
You could have said he's in the kitchen. He's good. He's right in the other part of the house.
Then the bathroom is not going to the bathroom. Does it they tell you anything? No, he's not doing that either.
Do you have YouTube content? Um, Carter, you can, of course, you know, tell us what kind of content you do. If anybody's interested, they will definitely go and check you out.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Nothing
that.
wrong with, yes. I watched one of your crafting videos. They shut you and Benny down for your craft. Yeah, I think it's because she was crafting a mermaid that had boobs and somebody reported it and we had to start over, so it's a two-parter. And then as soon as I got off the second one, I messaged YouTube screaming. I'm like, how dare you take a craft stream down? What is wrong with you? And they were like, oh, and they put it right back. I mean, literally, I hit the button to send. They must have read it, and within 10 minutes, that video was back up. And I was like, yo, that's what I was trying to get monetized the first time around. Now here we are the second time around. Ooh, that's a good name, Drew. Hmm, that's a super good name. I like that. You didn't go with Kerry's where, it has your name? That was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was maddening though to me because I was like, because we were planning to stop after like we were almost done, and then we had to redo a whole stream, so we had to make something else. Um, and then, you know, sorry, I had to take that one down. I always try to be nice
I would.
until, you
Would
get crazy and then, we have to. But listen, guys, three
I was just
trolls
ready to
in
do that.
3 weeks. This must mean I'm getting a little higher on YouTube. Must be putting my notifications out there. you know. So I guess I can't complain. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, YouTube, for sharing me out. I don't know where they're sharing me, but
Yeah, I was going to do that for you, but that beat
Mhm.
me to it. I was actually over checking the channel out.
I just wanted to do that. Yes. I yeah, I tried to be nice. Because what he first said was it was okay. So I didn't think anything of it. Then he's like, "Can you check me out?" I just figured he's looking for subs, so not a big deal. But you know, um, gotta be respectful when you come in here. Um, but like I said, I'm very nice to everybody, you know. But trying not to ignore anyone. Well, no, hello. You're not
Now you say hi. No, you want to say hi to her while you're here?
Who? Who said hi?
Nike.
Oh, hey,
There's Frank.
what be going on, people? That sock keeps popping out.
What does?
That sock? It's because of the wind.
I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's windy out.
I know, that's what I just said.
She said, Frank, all the way across her.
And
She said, good to
then
hear
she said, "It's good to hear you back there, buddy."
Yeah, I'm still kicking. Not as high, but still kicking.
you.
So I'll tell you guys a funny story. Remember yesterday I was talking about guys how I actually had to put my age. Like usually they just ask for your birthday. Well, I was applying for a job and they asked for my actual age, and I was like, I don't know how the hell old am I? So I had to, get the calculator out because I'm 36 plus. I've been 36 plus since I've been 36. Since I turned 37, I've been 36 plus. Um, so whenever anybody asks me, I'm like 36. And then like they're like, no, really. I'm like, oh, okay, 41, I guess. Like I didn't think I was over 43 really. And then I did the calculator and I was like so depressed for 2 days, right? Go to my aunt today and I'm like, what's up with you? I really haven't heard from you, whatever. And she's like, my son told me how old I am, and I don't want to do anything. I'm old. I'm like, what the hell? She goes, yeah. And I did the calculator because when he told me, I didn't believe him. And I'm like 6 years older than I thought I was. I said, me too. Where'd that 6 years go? I don't know, but.
I don't know.
But so she's like, I didn't want to get up. I was like, oh my God, I mopped the floor. And she said I had to take a nap. I was like, oh, yeah, you're having one of my moments.
Stay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do Sunday on. I'm thinking of things to do. I got a couple on my mind. Couple things.
Couple things. Southern twang showing.
Hey, well, I gotta put a little flair in it.
So Mary will be live Sunday. So tomorrow is Friday. So if you anybody who doesn't know and you see Drew there in the comments, Drew and um
Mystical and Sherry
yeah,
be on tomorrow night. I think it's on Mysticals this time. I'm not really sure. Channel. I think I've seen it set already, but let me look and see.
um so yeah, I don't know. Drew, do you know what channel it will be either on Drew or Sherry's tomorrow, Witchy 101. And they're doing all the stuff about witches and herbal like medicines and all sorts of stuff. It will be on Sherry's tomorrow. This so tomorrow,
On Sherry's
Sherry's
tomorrow.
channel um will be cancer free for the last 6. Oh, God bless you. Woohoo! Congratulations. Congratulations, sweetheart. My mother
Oh,
passed.
that's great,
So,
Nike. That's good to hear.
you know, I'm glad it worked for you. My poor mama. Sh- She was like, they said one in like 200,000 people. One in 200,000 people get radiation at her stage, and the radiation makes it grow instead of keeping it at bay or, you know, making it go down. So one in 200,000 people, it makes it accelerate. And just happened to be one of those 200,000 people where it accelerates the growth instead of stopping. So I've had now 15 times. Oh my God. It is a break. Well, God bless you. And we'll be praying for you. Um, so yeah, so Drew will be live tomorrow. And then oh, thank you so much. Um, So Drew and Sherry will be live tomorrow on Sherry's channel for Witchy 101. And then Saturday, Danny and I will be doing the spirit box for an hour tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday. Right. um, it will probably be 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's around the usual time we go, depending on how Danny has to go. So it will be either 5 or 6 Eastern Standard Time on Saturday on my channel. We'll do the spirit box. We'll talk to spirits. And then Sunday will be Mary. Um, Monday, usually we don't know anybody that goes live, but if I'm not doing anything, maybe I'll just go live, get those extra watch time hours. And then Tuesday, Mystical Love and Light usually goes live. And then Wednesday will be Valentine's Day. And on Valentine's Day, I'm doing a special divination Wednesday. I made some additional cards for my deck that are Valentine's Day friendly. um, so yeah, that should be fun. I put an extra charm in each of the charm things, and so we'll hit it off with some divination. I'm hiding in my bedroom on Valentine's Day, so then you can join us. We're gonna do fun reading all day. um, yeah, we're gonna do fun readings on Valentine's Day. So, um, join us if you're not going out with your love and you're staying in. We will see you on Valentine's Day on for Wednesday. But much love to everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us. And I hope to see you tomorrow at Cherries for Witchy 101. I will, what I'll do is I'll put the link in the description. I'll try to put Cherry's link in the description for tomorrow, but Witchy 101, and the link in the description as soon as we get off here, so that if anybody doesn't have Sister Sherry's link, uh, I don't know,
I'll drop it.
can someone throw it in? Uh,
I'll get it. Just hang on. Give me a second.
okay, you throw it in yours, I'll throw it in. Should be able to get, here it is. Copy. All right. So that's for my channel in there. That's I shoved it in my channel. I could probably do it in yours real quick.
I got it.
Okay. So that's Sherry's channel. So definitely we'll see you there tomorrow. It's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I believe UK time it's 11 p.m. So yeah, we will see you there tomorrow, and then Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time back on my channel. So thank
Love
you
it
so
like
much.
you
What happened?
I'm laughing at Nuggy.
Nah.
About staying in the bedroom.
Yes, she's hiding. That's it. She's hiding. Not coming out. I might get lucky. Never know. I don't know. I haven't yet. I've been hiding in this house for a while. I have not got lucky. All right, guys. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you didn't catch the fairy part, go back and watch it. I will have just the video part that we played about the fairies on my channel tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Thanks all for watching, and have a great weekend. If I don't see you guys, nice seeing you again. Night girl, Flame girl, thanks for coming back and hanging out with us. And Shire and Terry and Kim and Drew and Colleen too. And anybody else who came in to join us, Christine, Tammy,
Kim.
PPR, Danny, everybody was
Hey,
here. It was
everybody.
so lovely seeing you all, and we'll see you again around the
Thanks, guys. Bye.